So the question is, if I regularly go to gym, is it necessary for me to do yoga practice? Will 1 hour of gym per day won't suffice to keep me fit? Now, this is a question asked by one of the youngsters, and I open the platform for discussion. First, I would like to ask my MSc students to share their views, and then we can take inputs from experienced people who are here in this meeting to answer this very important logical question. Yes, uh, who would like to answer first? Shravanti, please.
Namaste, sir.
Yes.
The person is asking about gym and yoga. So, there
Yes.
is a basic difference between going to gym and yoga. So, when we go to gym, it is mostly about the gym is a mostly concentrating on physical aspect of the body, whereas yoga is a much more deeper, vast type of lifestyle that we follow. Gym is where we go to gym, we work out for 1 or 2 hours, and it is giving us definitely physical benefit, and it is only physical benefit. Whereas yoga, it is a vast thing, and it is not at all comparable to the benefits that we get from gym and yoga. So, whereas in yoga, we concentrate on a mental level, physical level, spiritual level, pranic level, and then spiritual level. Whereas gym is only about physical. So, if a person is thinking that he can obtain the benefits of yoga by going through gym, definitely no, sir.
Okay, Shravanti, very elaborate, clear-cut answer, saying that yoga offers benefits at different dimensions, not only physical. Okay, Vinay?
Good morning, sir. When we talk about gym and yoga, where in gym the person used to doesn't focus on the breath. Where in yoga part they used to coordinate with their breathing practices, breathing with their whatever practices which they will do. This is the one main component which they'll add on to their individual benefits in the form of mindfulness practices. It will give not only in the physical level fitness yoga part, it will give fitness in our mental level aspect.
Yes.
And
I think Vinay specifically tried to answer if there is a difference between yogasana and gym also. Yoga has many different dimensions, but even if you want to differentiate yogasana from the gym exercise, he says that the integration of the breathing and mindfulness component brings the benefit. Let us continue the discussion. Yeah, Ashwati?
Namaste, sir. Sir, gym and yoga both provide some kind of physical exercise. So it's better to do anything without sitting idly. So comparing gym and yoga, as Vinay said, there is a lot of oxidative stress in the body. By doing gym, by we strain, lifting weight and all, if not under a proper trainer, it will if not under proper biomechanics followed, the ergonomics not followed, it will lead to more problems. I've seen people who have got lumbar disc prolapse and all without doing proper position. So weightlifting and all. So to reduce this oxidative stress and all, same benefits that we get, we can benefit from yoga also. So the people who are eager to get fit will go directly to gym instead of focusing yoga. Yoga is a slow and steady process. It's a lifestyle that will help us to coordinate the breath movements, reduce oxidative stress and our own stress levels. And along with that, provide physical fitness also. Physical fitness is only just a part of yoga. It is not exactly that. We have to follow the diet, other practices along with it. If you really do it mindfully, the body will respond properly.
Okay. Ashwati brought in scientific domain saying that relaxation at the end of any intense physical activity is important because the sudden gush of blood that happens to the muscles actually causes perfusion injury. It can lead to oxidative stress, and therefore deep relaxation is a very, very important component, even if we look at only physical kind of benefits. Yes, Vashmila?
Sir, in this question, as it mentioned, the person is asking for the particular fitness. So I could understand he's not aware of the remaining components of the body. So he just thinks that like body, if I'm fit and strength to hold my daily activity, so my body will be fit. Here, the main thing is they're not aware of what actually the yoga is. The first thing, if we give awareness to that person, they'll start inculcating. And he's asking, I'm doing 1 hour of gym. So does yoga is necessary? So yoga is necessary not at the component of physical level, as of my friends told, it was also needed at the mental level, where the breath is the major bridge for the physical and the mental. There, the aspect of yoga really plays a major role, not only in relaxation, but also awakening their intellectual in the proper way. So pranayamas have been very much means even we have been seeing so many yoga trainees outside are helping their best to go yoga to the public, but the approach, the way they go differs. So
Yeah.
proper platform means in Enhance we are being seen so many patients who are physically very fit, but mentally they are getting weakened. So first thing to get the actual component of yoga, how it works for every person, so that the person would think, okay, it's not my physical body for the fitness. There is remaining components where I have to work. So how I can manage both gym and yoga in a perfect approach. So I could also train my body, my buddhi and my manas also to act in a proper way. So gym might help him the physical level, but yoga is regarding the life. So it's a lifestyle. It's not a technique for 1 hour. That's what my opinion is.
Very beautifully answered, Bashmila. Bashmila re-emphasized the point that the mental benefits are very, very important and body and mind are connected. Okay, now the floor is open for learned experts who are here. Their life experience is with us, and they can share their experience of what benefit or how to answer this particular individual in their opinion. They would have done gym also. They would have done yoga also. Yes, Dr. Avinash, please unmute.
Suprabhatam Sarvesham.
Super.
Sir, here I don't think we have understood the purpose of this person asking this question. So, first of all, asking the purpose, why he wants to do what he wants to do is the first question that we need to answer before even considering or giving him an explanation about going to
He
gym or
wants
going.
to be fit. He says, I want to be fit. He didn't mention whether it is physically fit or mentally fit. He wants to be a
Yes,
fit person.
yes.
He doesn't
Ah,
want any spiritual evolution or anything. He wants to be fit. Yeah.
yeah, yes. So, even fitness, again, as you rightly mentioned, sir, physical and mental fitness both are there. So we can answer this by going at our Ashtanga Yoga, the paths given by Patanjali, Sage Patanjali itself. Like initially at the very physical level, um, answering at that level, again we can tell that again gym is more of isometric, whereas yoga is more of isotonic practices, and the cardiac issues are quite common if it is not uh, uh, done with the help of a proper therapist if in gym. But however, yoga can be swadhyaya, self learning can happen again with help of therapist. Definitely, a guru is needed, but it is much better. The person can evolve over the period of time at the Annamaya Kosha itself. Then coming to the Pranamaya Kosha, again here the more focus emphasis as our students were also mentioning, it focuses on even at the pranamaya level, where the breath and mind and the body, all the three are in the synchrony. However, in gym, I don't think there is any synchrony told in any of the most of the practices. Even at the gym, also they just tell these are the lifts, these are the ways that you have to do. That's all. But never there is any synchrony to any of the practices itself.
Body, breath, and mind in sync. Very beautiful point. Yes.
At the Manomaya level, also, yoga focuses more on relaxation after each aspects, and even the very essence of focusing that body is an extension of mind, and they both are working together to reach a higher level of fitness itself. The concept is being explained in yoga. However, maybe any aerobic practices does not offer that,
Beautiful.
and
Very
yeah.
beautiful. Yes.
So extending that again further levels also, if the person is definitely interested, I think the very practice of yoga makes the person wanting to get more from this practice, and they will definitely ask this further questions, and the journey will definitely turn towards a spiritual journey, I feel, sir. So that's how I think this very briefly. So
Yes,
definitely, it's a very long answer, sir. It's not a very simple answer. Thank
yes,
you for bringing up this question, sir. Thank you.
yes.
Sir,
Very
sir,
beautifully answered, Dr. Avinash. Let me read, a very beautiful thought that Mr. Aditya has put in the chat box. The word yogam is from samyogam. It itself means communion. It broadly means communion with oneself. That is to concentrate manas upon the atma, your own real self. Yoga dhyana isn't just an exercise or a ritual we perform for an hour every morning. It's a state of the mind to live in. Very beautiful, Mr. Aditya.
sir,
Yes.
Good
our
morning, sir.
Uh, First Abhay Palwankarji, then Gandhi sir. Yes.
सर सर हा 1-2 मिनिटात सांगतो. जिमला माझा मुलगा जिमला गेले 4-5 वर्ष जात होता सर.
हा.
आणि जिमला जाताना त्याचे मसल गेन झाले, म्हणजे असा खूप बॉडी बिल्डर सारखा दिसत होता आणि त्याला असं खूप चांगलं वाटायचं की यंग वय असल्यामुळं. आणि आता काय झालं, तो गेला फॉरेनला शिकायला, MS करायला गेला.
हो.
आणि गेल्यामुळे आता 2-3 महिने झाले तिकडेच गेलाय. तर त्याचं जे मसल गेन होतं, असं पॉवर म्हणजे बॉडी वगैरे चांगला दिसत होती, ते आता विकनेस आला त्याला. आणि तिथं त्याचं बंद झालं जिम वगैरे तिथं. आता युनिव्हर्सिटीत आहे त्याच्या, पण त्याचं टायमिंग मॅच होत नाही तिथलं. तर मला म्हणायचं होतं की ते जर त्यांनी ते योगा सुद्धा केला असतं, तर त्याचा जो हेल्थवर हे झाला, इफेक्ट झाला, तो झाला नसता. आणि बॉडीमुळं काय झालं की जिममुळं त्याची बॉडी स्ट्रॉंग दिसायला लागली, आता विकनेस आला त्याला. तर मग त्याचा जो परिणाम झाला, तर त्याला मग तिथं सर्दी, खोकला, आता तिथं सीझन वेगळा सुरू झाला, ते मानवत नाही त्याला. तर हे मी त्याला मी जे करत होतो ते सुद्धा त्याला सांगायचो की हे तू आठवड्यातून 1-2 दिवस तरी करत जा तिथं. पण त्याने ऐकलं नाही. तर आता तिथं गेल्यावर मला म्हणतो, पप्पा तुमचं ऐकलं असतं तर बरं झालं असतं. मी आता ते पण करायला सुरुवात केली त्यांनी सर. थँक्यू
खूप खूप सुंदर अभय पलवणकरजी, तुम्ही तुमचे पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्स आमच्यासोबत इथे शेअर केले. Abhay Palwankar is saying that his son his son is young and he went to gym for 4 to 5 years and he developed good muscles. He was good looking and he was feeling very happy about the six pack abs and muscles. Then for his MS study, he went outside India and there the timing didn't match and he couldn't continue his gym practice. And after stopping those practices, he again went back to the same position how he was before starting the gym. And there are also episodes of repeated cold and cough, and he's not able to adjust to that atmosphere. And he says that he told his son 4 or 5 years ago that along with the gym, at least twice or thrice a week, do this yoga practices also. But he did not listen. But now his son tells him that if I would have done yoga along with the gym, probably I would have been more resilient. Thank you, Abhay Palwankarji, for sharing your experience. We will hear Gandhi sir, then Sukumar sir, and then Lalita ji. Yes.
Good morning, sir. It's my personal experience. So when I was a young college student, I joined gym. So I was building bodybuilding. I was looking very happy, and so muscles are developed, and so more attractive, and that is the one part. So in the gym is not only the bodybuilding or muscle building. There is also your cardiovascular, respiratory endurance, and also you can build you can build a strong heart by doing treadmill exercises and those things, and spin classes, aerobic classes, or all those things are comes under the gym. And so it definitely it will secrete well-being hormones. You'll feel happy, and also, and so as a part of it, for example, in as an actor, or Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Hrithik Roshan, there are of them, because of their well-built body built only, they look appear and they be attracted, and also they feel very happy, and for that also they paid for that one, so they are paid, they feel happy. Whereas when come to the, and also say they advise cardiovascular, this thing, treadmill is very most important. Where your heart can, muscles can become very strong and even withstand when there is a heart attack or a stroke, it will withstand because of your muscles has become strong enough to withstand because of the treadmill exercises. That is the most important. Treadmill is one of the important to keep you fit and have a strong heart also and cardiorespiratory system also. Whereas coming to the yoga, so yoga, so just everybody thinks that is only flexibility, is asanas or pranayama. So beyond that, we only go the yoga. Really, it will give help you more. I had seen the gymnastic people also do the asanas, and they appear more beautiful with muscles and asanas. They appear very beautiful. I've seen so many actors of Hollywood also, and also Bollywood also, who are doing gym as well as the asanas and showing their body fit also. But finally, there is one requirement is there in yoga, that is a relaxation, and also the dhyana dharana, which when you go for yoga, this Ashtanga yoga, dhyana dharana is most important. Even those who are bodybuilders also, they finally they want to come to the meditation dhyana dharana. Definitely, the yoga is also a part should be there for the one person who want to be fit in both physically, mentally, and spiritually. So that's what I prefer.
Beautifully answered, Gandhi sir. And Gandhi sir brought in certain pros for gym practice also. If you don't feel like doing yoga, it is better to go for gym at least, and gym has its own benefits. Thank you, thank you. Sukumar ji, Lalita ji, and then Shobhana ji.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sukumar.
I would like to share my experience. As a sports person, since 8th standard, I'm doing gym. I don't know about yoga. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Then when I entered UG, then I playing for university level basketball team. And that time I went to ESA. I am from Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore. I went to ESA. There I learned so when I did first time, maybe I learned 19 years, 17, 18 years. That time I first felt a calmness in my mind. But I'm doing the gym morning. So we will run 20 kilometers per day and evening gym. So hectic work. So we are playing for Indian level. So physically, okay. Once 10 years, fundamentals are learned, everything's okay. Then when very highly top matches, we need to manage stress. So we are searching the methods. I read a lot of books, Vivekananda, meditation books and all, and learned. Then I entered yoga. Now I'm doing both gym and evening time gym, morning yoga. I'm doing it. Still I'm playing. Muscles building is important, so it will insulin resistance and all. Even after 40 it is very helpful, so muscles are working better, insulin resistance will better. Okay, one side, so that will physically, mentally, cortisol pumping is more when do thing. But opposite level, we have to calm down the lungs and heart. And it is, yoga is a lifestyle, make us very calm. And when you do yoga and gym, and your performance in the gym is better. Okay, when you do the pumping, the breathing activity, when you do bench press and all, you can do very easily. At the same time, when you do physical activity, when mind and body coordinate, there yoga will help. That is my experience, and it go beyond body and mind. It will reach the soul sometime. So that is my understanding. Thank you,
So
sir.
from a sportsman's perspective, this is very important that Sukumarji found that yoga gave that calming effect. Otherwise everything is activating, stimulating. Sometimes the system comes under a lot of pressure and may even exhaust. So that burnout should not happen. Yoga rejuvenates. Beautiful. Lalita ji.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Sir, most of the points I was planning have been discussed, but I just wanted to touch upon, sir, the key benefit of yoga is stress management. Anywhere, anytime. It's not necessary that you have to go and use certain equipment and things like that. This is the most important, which I think going to the gym will also not provide you, and which is
Economical.
today's need. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Second thing is, sir, in youngsters, for example, I'm looking at a age group which is not able to gym. Inculcating yoga and these practices are very helpful, sir. I have experienced it with many youngsters, including my own daughter, which helped to give a foundation. After that, gym, all those things. But then that foundation of yoga is very strong and they always come back to it. And third point, sir, from my experience, lot of people who are training the modern methods of aerobics, gymnastics, or these kind of practices, they are all integrating it with yoga. Most of the teachers I know who are gym teachers, aerobic teachers, they are also learning yoga and integrating it into their teaching, where breath becomes very important. So I feel that yoga is adaptable with anything and it should be done that way rather than doing it independently, since we have the wherewithal to do it. Yes, sir. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you, sir.
Raji,
But
very, very,
lovely viewpoints from each and everyone, sir.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you, sir.
And your viewpoints are also very important. Children at that age, before they go to gym, at 12 year, you don't want to go to gym. There, from 6 onwards, if you build their foundation in yoga from 6 to 12, then after that, they have that foundation and then they will never go to any extreme and use it. But they become just more aware of their body, their own self with yoga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Shobana ji and then Radharani.
Good morning, sir. I
Yes.
agree with everyone what our is said before. So I just want to keep it brief. I feel yoga, when you want to be fit, it's not only about physical fitness. It's also mental, social well-being. So all this will come through yoga. And I think this question itself will be answered if you do yoga practice. Because the question itself is like whether I'll be fit. That if you do yoga practice, you'll know whether you will be fit with gym or yoga, is what I think.
Yes, yes. Social domain that Shobhanaji added is very important. In fact, all of us throughout the COVID times until now are together because of yoga. No, if this was a aerobic exercise class, I am not sure whether we would have been able to sustain together for 5 years. So that feel of connect that yoga brings. You breathe together, you relax together, you have a rich philosophy behind it to connect. So that I think is another very, very beautiful component that Shobhana
One
ji.
more thing, sir, you will know your limitations, sir.
Yeah,
If
your
you're just doing gym, you don't know your limitation. It's more like you're copying something and just doing. You don't know what your body limitations or any other limitation, you're not aware.
I
But when you do
completely agree.
yoga, you are aware of your limitations.
Yes, yes, Shobhana ji. In fact, I will show some shlokas from Charaka Samhita, very, very important on these domains. Yes, let us hear from Radharani ji and then we will take one more, Jaimeen ji. Yes.
Good morning, sir. So many they already covered. Just we have to, sir, when the person is asking, they have to see the purpose. They are want to body fitness or they want to go through self-actualization or self-realization. Oh, they have to see that is the first thing. If they are looking for the to know the mind and body, so yoga is a union of mind and body. So it helps to the self-realization and self-actualization, because in Ashtanga yoga, Yama, Niyama, Asana, if you practice all 8 limbs, as already told, it will make our mind calm and slow, and we can know what is our emotions, what we are. It helps to know thyself, and it helps to channelize our energies actually. And so that if you are mentally well-being, so automatically other things outside, if you are internally happy, though automatically surroundings will be happy. So if gym is in terms of, you see, it stimulates the hormones which may help or which may harm mentally, and they may develop like developing ego and testosterone. There are so many things. So that's why they have to see the purpose. If they are a bodybuilder, obviously they have to have the gym bodybuilding. That's what they have to see the purpose. If they are going to like spiritually yoga, then so here they have to discriminate first of all. So but the yoga will know that it helps to what we are actually, what kind of personality we are, and what is the purpose of our life. That helps, sir. Thank you.
राधा रानी जी, आपने बहुत ही सुंदर, very beautiful point that you have brought in. When I was doing MBBS, I was not so much into yoga. I wanted to go to gym to build muscles, and I still remember I went for a few months. Gym everywhere, there were only glasses, and my only attention throughout that 1 year was on my body, on my biceps, on my abs, on my muscles. So see, in yoga, what do we do when we do this session? We tell to turn your awareness inwards to the depth of your heart. Whereas in gym,
Yes, sir.
where is the awareness going? Onto my body, onto my body, everything, complete dharana on the body. So that is the fundamental difference. Gym practice bring you out, and they increase the attachment to the mind body complex, whereas yoga turns you inwards and make you free. So this is very beautiful, Radharani ji, because later, when you lose that body that you have built with so much, because ultimately everything ages, then that creates a lot of pain also. So I think this is another very subtle but beautiful point that Radharani ji brought in. Let us hear from
Thank you,
Jaimin.
sir.
Jaimin ji, yes.
Namaste all.
Yes. Namaste.
So I have a different experience. I'm telling my experience.
Yes.
I had some back pain. As I age, different thing happens. So when I go to my physiotherapy, she knows I do yogasan regularly.
Yes.
So she's recommending me to go and do the more gym where I can make stronger my ab, which can
Yeah.
support my back, and it will help when I do my yogasan. So she's recommending to do that. So I think as you age, both is required.
Yes.
Doing a gym and the yoga. And just to let you know, my grandfather, where we learned when I was a kid, he used to say, "Hey, yogasan, asana is a vyayam." So when we say vyayam, I also consider gym. And yoga is actually the yoga that we go in. So we have to do both
Yeah.
yoga and asana. And he also used to say when there's a mala, and if you have a manka and the dhaga, so only manka is a body. So if you put dhaga, then it calls a mala. Otherwise, it's just a mala, I mean, a
Manka.
bead or a thread. So to complete the whole thing, you need both. So that's all.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Jaimin ji, and very valid point. As you age, muscles need to be stronger, and yoga asana is also a type of vyayama. So that point has been very beautifully brought in with his own experience, that gym helped him do yoga better, to sit straight and do pranayama for a longer time. The gym practices related to back muscle helped him for yoga. So this is another beautiful perspective. Yes. So let me, Prachi ji, you want to say something before I show my slide?
Yes, sir. Actually, I was not able to raise the hand.
Yeah.
Just to add to all of learned people. So, yoga helped me to bring up a discipline in my life. Because whenever I'm doing yoga, some insights like came within, and which guided me. Uh, uh, which guided me basically to continue on correct path or good path. It gave me, we can say it sixth sense maybe, but it guided me, I know definitely. And whenever I started, I joined with you, sir, with all people. It definitely, I am in the progress path of in the spiritual path, progressing slowly. But I'm feeling very happy and confident about it. And whenever I hear to you, whenever I hear to all, it is a learning each time for me, and I try to inculcate um, uh, in my soul basically to basically follow those particular path with abhyasa and vairagya. So thank you very much, sir, about it. It is helping a lot to me, and it has improved my lifestyle also. Uh, the office days, everything it has improved.
Yes.
So thank you, sir.
Prachi ji, so naturally, yoga turns you inwards, and when you turn inwards, you become more intuitive to understand and get insight into your own life. So that benefit is definitely there. Let us hear from Anjuji.
Thank you.
Sir, then just one request, sir. Sir, regarding Yoga Nidra in your voice, sir, if you can record it and
Yes, Prachiji, you have been asking for that. I'll make sure that we record the most recent version in the next class and upload. I will.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Anjuji.
Yes, sir. So I agree with Jameen ji that if we don't have a fit body, there is nowhere to look inside. The body is aching and hurting.
Yeah.
No one can look inwards. So, and not just in old age, at every age, the body does need
Yes. Body needs strength.
calmness, does give endorphins. So it also has an effect on the mind. As you're saying, if there are mirrors around and it takes you outward, yes, it can harm. But at the same time, what the gym does, yoga can't do, and what yoga does, gym can't do. So they're complementary to each other. He's absolutely right that you need the dhaga and the beads, otherwise you don't have a mala. You just have a bunch of beads and you just have a dhaga sitting in the corner.
Yes.
You need both together.
You need
So the
both
endorphin
together. Yes.
release make a difference to the mind, make a difference and calm the mind so that the yoga can be done better. So at every age, both aspects are needed and both should be done in a complementary manner rather than in a competitive manner.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful, very beautiful. I think this is a valid conclusion of this meeting, that both are required, both are necessary, and both should complement each other rather than compete with each other. We'll take one last point from Kambam Raghunathji, who is more than 80-year-old and has been the most regular practitioner of yoga for last 5 years. Yes, Raghunathji.
Morning, sir. Sir, I'm of course in this particular aspect. We have already discussed about it, but I have got an MBBS out of this because of my graduation. I'm not a doctor, but I got my MBBS because of my mind, body, breath, and more than anything, stress reduction. These are the 4 points what I got out of that.
MBBS, mind, body, breath, and stress reduction. Wow, 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 Kambam Raghunathji. Beautiful.
Sir, at my age, even now I go to gym, but that is only at a point of time. Whereas my yoga, I will do at any point of time, not necessarily that I should do at a particular time.
Yeah.
Could be in the late night or early morning or even before lunch or even after dinner. I mean, anytime I can. To suit my requirement, I do it. That is more important so far as my yoga practice is concerned. So, not necessarily that I should do only yoga, but I have got greater satisfaction. And as you rightly said, my association with people is greater in yoga.
Yes. Yes.
Individually do it in the gym when I go. Nobody bothers to me, nobody comes to me. But when I do my yoga, there are 46 people here with whom I'm associating myself. That gives me a lot of satisfaction, sir. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. Let us clap. Let us, all of us, clap for Kambam Raghunathji. So beautiful, so beautiful. You are really a source of inspiration for us, sir. In 5 years, you have not missed a single class of yoga at this age. We really pray that you keep growing like this and inspire us. Kambam Raghunathji, very beautifully answered. Touched
Thank you,
a
sir.
very beautiful point. Very beautiful point. Thank you. Thank you. Let me all now take you to my very brief slides that I got from some ancient yogic texts and Ayurveda text. So here in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we see that Krishna tells Arjuna, Na ati ashna tastu yogo asti na cha ekantam anashnataha न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन युक्ताहार विहारस्य युक्त चेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्त स्वप्ना अवबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः. Even for yoga, to get that state of connect with yourself and with the cosmos or with your divine or deity, for that yoga to happen, you should have a regulated biorhythm. It means you should neither go to an extreme of physical activity nor should become completely lazy and sleepy. So a moderation and a balanced lifestyle. Do not eat too much, do not eat too less. So that is what Krishna tells, that if you lose that biorhythm, that regulation in your lifestyle, your yoga will not be successful. You will not get that bliss within you. You will not get that feel of connect. Then here, these are very interesting references. Charaka Samhita says, Vyayamaha kathito deha vyayamo deha cheshtakrit balardhen tu kartavyah shleshmottar suta ambubhi. So what it means is, exercise is defined as physical exertion that causes bodily movement. It should be performed to half of one's capacity. So we in modern medicine say that 70% of your heart rate we should reach while performing activity, but Ayurveda says that you should reach 50% of your capacity, bal ardha, especially by those with kapha predominance, especially for those who have a tendency to put on weight, quick putting on weight, or who are obese. It recommends that you should go only up to 50% of your capability. Another text, Ashtanga Hridaya, also makes the same point. No, balardham tatra kurvita lakshanam balasam. So it says that exercise should be done to half of one's strength, and the sign of reaching that half capacity also it tells. So one it says is, you will have bal sankshayaha, mean you will feel fatigue. Second, there will be dryness of mouth and throat, increased breathing, adhika shwasa, and breathlessness, and fifth reason, there will be vapatu, means there will be sweating. There will be sweating on the forehead and the chest region. If that is happening, you should stop exercising. One of the most important thing to understand is that one of the reason, of this repeated heart issues in younger population is over gymming without proper sleeping in the night. So this is what Ayurveda says, that ati vyayama can increase vata dosha, and ati vyayamatah kshayas trishna raktasya pittanam, and it also disturbs the pitta. So what it can lead to, exercise, tissue depletion, that is dhatu kshaya, excessive thirst, trishna, bleeding disorders, rakta pitta, extreme fatigue, shrama, breathlessness, fever, vomiting, and finally, very clearly, you can see in the shloka, hridrogas chati pidayet, heart diseases. So, I would advise gym for everybody, but I would also advise that you look at your capacity. Do not compete with another person. Oh, how many muscles he's having? How can I develop that kind of muscle? Or feel guilty about not doing exercise, or becoming thin and then over gymming to overcome that guilt. No, do not do that. Understand your system. Properly become aware of the requirements of your body, capacity of your body, and over gymming, over exercise can actually become a big problem, especially related to your heart. So, gym training done in moderation, as everybody told, it builds muscular strength and endurance, improves cardiovascular fitness, enhances body composition, and increases bone density. These are the benefits which we require. Definitely, we require, even if you want to sit in yoga asana for a longer time, these benefits are needed. You can focus on specific group of muscles. Of course, yoga practitioner would argue and say that there are asanas to achieve these objectives as well, but definitely it is a more simpler option. What yoga uniquely adds over that, everybody has covered this point: flexibility, mind-body connection, autonomic regulation is something that people missed. Autonomic nervous system plays a very important role in governing all physiological activity in the background, and as you age, this system becomes little lax. So that regulation of autonomic nervous system is what yoga beautifully brings in through breathing, meditation, asanas, and kriyas. And health and balance also comes better in yoga practitioners, research shows. And as I told you, the recovery and overcoming the burnout and relaxation, parasympathetic activation. But most important point, as we were discussing with Kambam Raghunathji, is the connectedness, mindfulness, and compassion. that is research based. Huh? There has been a lot of meta-analysis, and they found these kind of domains that came up. So yuj means to unite. In my trek to connect to the bigger consciousness, would I connect to my neighbor better? No, yoga would do this. I feel connected to others, growing compassion, and feel confident that I am not alone. No? So these are the points. The difference between yoga and going to a posture not mindfully can be understood by this slide as well. At the age of 90, Sri B.K. Iyengar is doing this bridge pose, supported bridge pose. And you can see, you can feel looking at him the connection between mind, body, soul, and the breath. And there is another gentleman who has gone into similar pose, and he probably would maintain this pose even longer, you know, than V.K. Iyengar, but his mind, body, breath are going haywire, you know. And morning he may actually have a paralysis of his sciatic nerve. So please understand that yoga is not only, you know, putting your body into a posture, it is all about your internal environment. Both are necessary, but both should be done in moderation. Thank you so much for your wonderful inputs, all of you. I really enjoyed today's discussion and learned a lot. Thank you. Namaste to all. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Can you note
Thank you, sir. Very, very enlightening today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir,
Thank you, Dr. Hemant. Doctor, can you load the previous classes and today's into that YouTube channel?
Yes, yes. I will definitely do it in next 4 or 5 days, Srinathji.
sir,
Okay, sir.
sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes, yes, madam.
Sir, can you just go to that slide where you showed about the koshas, please, in the in this presentation? Like when you mentioned, 1 minute.
Where?
Yeah, this one. Yeah. So, sir.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, sir. After this, where it was, you know, when you the explanation, you was that depends on the person's pitta, vritti, or that the three koshas. So I wanted to know, are there any specific asanas which will reduce those koshas in your body and can take this as a point of discussion in the future, or give us on some related to
No, I'm not understanding your question. Which slide are you talking about?
Oh, so this one. Hey. But sir, you were on the right slide. It's the slides are not numbered. Where you gave the explanation of maybe acidic or dryness in the body. So I wanted to know. Can you go back, sir, please?
Yeah. I think you are talking about Vata Pitta.
Yeah, correct. That slide. I don't know the number. It's yes, sir. Please stop here. Please stop here. So here where you were giving the explanation that depends whether person is acidic kosha or you know that pitta and hey. So are there any specific asanas in yoga to reduce a particular kosha if someone is having too much acidity in their body? What are those asanas to reduce that particular, if someone's skin is very dry and itchy? So I wanted this explanation if in the future discussions, or if you can include these asanas in our practice, maybe one, you know, and how you give a disclaimer, person with this shouldn't do this, a person who has this problem, advice. This was my
Yes,
thank you,
Suryaji, I
sir.
think what you are asking is whether we can prescribe yoga based on the Ayurvedic doshas. So what kind of yoga a Vata person should do, what kind of yoga a Pitta person should do,
correct,
what kind of yoga a Kapha person should do. We have been working towards this direction, and Hatha Yoga Pradipika, there is a text that actually prescribes yoga based on doshas, you know. In modern thing, yoga has come up more like a autonomic regulation, and those scientific aspects are guiding yoga prescription. But this is a very beautiful insight that yoga should be guided by the Ayurvedic dosha configuration. So this we can discuss
Yes,
in
sir.
our future classes, madam. It is a very elaborate
Yeah, okay,
point.
okay,
Thank you, thank you. Yes, there are. You
okay.
can read Hatha
Thank you,
Yoga
sir.
Pradipika. You can search in Google also. Hatha Yoga Pradipika.
Sir, can you put it in the chat, please? That what? It's with the what?
Yeah. Hatha Yoga Pradipika. This is the book.
After yoga prati. Okay, thank you, sir.
Hemanji, I'll just like to say one point. Recently, WHO has come up with this proposal to replace physical activity with the term joyful movement. So I can't think of anything better than yoga term as a joyful movement. That is one thing. And second thing, I also want to emphasize that American Heart Association has said about loving kindness meditation. And the Shanti mantra, which we say in the end, is it's such a message of collective resilience. And I think, like you said about the social, it's also about like wishing good for others. I think that's a very powerful thing about yoga, not only for ourselves, but also for the nature, and that way universal well-being. So that was another thing.
Beautiful, Pritiji. Beautiful point. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you, sir.